We're doing some work on the weather for our geography lesson. It's raining today and it's quite cool, but it was warm and sunny yesterday. In winter, it's cold and it sometimes snows. It's windy too. In spring, it's usually fine and warm. In summer, it's hot and dry most of the time. In autumn, it's usually cloudy and wet. It rains a lot.
Hello, Lucas?
Oh, hi, Annabelle. Are you at the airport?
Yes, I am. I'm waiting for my flight. What are you doing?
I'm really busy with housework and the children.
Oh, good. What are the children doing?
They're doing their homework.
That's great. What time is it? It's nearly time for their dinner.
Yes. Don't worry. I'm making some pasta.
Pasta? What about the meat and vegetables in the fridge?
Yes, but the children like pasta. It's their favourite. Especially Daddy's pasta.
What's that noise?
Noise? Sorry, what noise?
Are the children playing computer games?
What? Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
And you? Are you watching TV?
Yes. Yes, I am. But I'm making the dinner too.
Oh, they're calling my flight. I can't talk now.
Okay. Bye then. Have a good flight.
Okay. Call me in about 3 hours.
Okay. Bye then.
And remember the children's bedtime.
Of course. Don't worry about anything.
Okay. Goodbye, Lucas.
Bye. And say hello to your parents from me. Phew.
Where do you live, Monica?
I live in Newport.
What time do you get up?
At 7:15.
Do you play a musical instrument?
Yes, I do. I play the piano. I have lessons on Saturday afternoons.
Do you play any sports?
We play hockey at school.
Have you got any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I've got 2 brothers.
Have you got a pet?
Yes, I have. I've got a hamster.
When is your birthday?
It's the 22nd of January.
What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 9:45.
Thank you, Monica.
Sam, how was Nepal?
It was amazing. I was there for 3 months, and I changed a lot.
Where did you live?
I lived in the city with a host family. They were a mother and father and a son. The son was the same age as me, so that was fun.
What did you do there?
I studied Nepali language. My classes started at 8 o'clock every morning and finished at 5 in the afternoon. I also studied Nepali customs. I learned a lot of Nepali songs.
That's great. How did you travel to school?
I traveled on foot. My host brother traveled by motorcycle, but I didn't want to do that. The traffic was terrifying.
Did you visit the mountains?
Yes, I did. I walked in the mountains for a week. It was very hard work.
How was the food?
Well, the food was okay. It was very basic. Rice and vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I really missed American pizza. Oh, but I tried a delicious drink called a lassi.
What is that?
It has fruit and yogurt in it, and it's very delicious.
1. Are you on vacation?
Yes, I am.
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Osaka. in Japan.
2.
Look, it's pho.
Pho? What is it?
It's Vietnamese food, and it's very good.
3.
Look, Coldplay.
They're good. Are they American?
No, they aren't.
Oh, where are they from?
They're British.
The Little Fir Tree. The little fir tree stands in the forest. Sometimes children play there. "What a nice little fir tree," they say. But the little fir tree doesn't like that. "I don't want to be a little tree," she thinks. "I want to be big." In autumn, men chop down the large trees and take them away. "Where do they go?" asks the little fir tree. "People use the big trees to make ships, and the ships sail to other countries," say the birds. "Oh, those trees are lucky," says the little fir tree. The birds say, "Be happy here in the beautiful forest." But the little fir tree doesn't listen to them. At Christmas, the men come with their axes again. They take young trees this time. "Take me," says the little fir tree. But they never do. Winter turns to spring, and then summer again. Then, one Christmas, the men chop down the little fir tree. They throw her into a cart with some other trees and take them to a big house. Later, a man points and says, "Take that tree into the house." Inside the house, people put her into a pot. Then they hang decorations on her, red, blue, and silver. They put candles on her branches, a big gold star on her head, and presents around the pot. The next day, there are lots of people in the living room. "What a beautiful Christmas tree," they say. The little fir tree feels very proud. "I want to stay here forever," she thinks. But the next day, 2 servants come. They take the little tree to the attic and throw her into a dark corner. "This isn't very nice," she thinks. Some mice are there too. She tells them about the forest with the birds and the flowers. "What a beautiful place," say the mice. "Yes," thinks the little fir tree. "It is beautiful there, and I want to go back." A few months later, people come into the attic and take the little fir tree outside. "Oh, they're taking me back to the forest," she thinks. But a boy says, "Look at the ugly old Christmas tree. It's all dry and brown." Then the gardener takes his axe. He chops the tree into pieces and throws them on a fire. And that is the end of the little fir tree.
The weather in Britain.
People in Britain talk a lot about the weather. This is because the weather changes a lot. When people meet, they say things like, "It's nice today, isn't it?" Or, "It's a bit chilly." People often think that Britain has got a wet climate. In fact, some parts of Britain are very dry and sunny. London, for example, is drier than Rome, Sydney or New York. But some parts of Britain get a lot of rain. The west is the wettest part because it's closer to the Atlantic Ocean. As clouds from the Atlantic Ocean move across the country, they drop most of their rain on the hills and mountains in the west. So the eastern side of Britain is much drier. However, in winter, the east is often the coldest part because it's closer to the snow and ice in Scandinavia and Eastern Europe. In spring, the weather starts to get warmer. You see lambs in the fields, as well as spring flowers like daffodils and bluebells. The beginning of March is often very windy. An old saying is, "March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb." April is famous for April showers. It rains, then it's sunny, and then it rains again. The weather in summer is usually warm. It's the time for school sports days, barbecues in the garden, and holidays. The days are longest in the summer, and in the north of Scotland, it never gets really dark. A lot of towns and villages have a fete, a small local festival, with sports and games for the children. For some people, summer isn't a good time because they get hay fever, and older students have their school leaving exams. Autumn usually starts with fine weather. In September, people pick blackberries, and it's the time for apples too. Autumn is a very beautiful season, as the leaves turn yellow and red before they fall. However, late autumn is often the stormiest part of the year. The weather in winter is usually cool and wet. It's often foggy and frosty too. It doesn't snow a lot in Britain, so when it snows, it causes travel problems. Roads, railways and airports are closed. Schools often close too, so the children get an extra holiday.
1.
Let's go to the swimming pool at the weekend. OK. Can we go on Saturday? I'm busy on Sunday. Yes, but I always play tennis in the morning. Let's go in the afternoon. OK. See you there.
2.
I want to have lunch in this restaurant. Can I park here?
No, sir, you can't.
What about outside the cinema?
No parking spaces there. A lot of people leave their cars outside the hospital. You can park there.
Thanks.
3.
Can you help me with my homework?
Not now. Sorry.
Can you help me after lunch?
No, I'm busy.
When can you help me?
After dinner. I don't have any plans tonight.
4.
Let's write a postcard to Chris. Do you have a pen?
Yes, here you are.
What about a stamp?
We can buy a stamp in the shop.
Right. Do you know her address?
No. And you?
No, I don't.
5.
Right, let's go in.
Sorry, we can't.
Why not? Are your parents home?
No, I can't hear them. But it isn't that. It's the door.
Oh, now I understand. You can't open it.
No, I don't know where my keys are.
At 12 o'clock on Sunday in England, I was sitting at my computer. I was sending an email to my friends around the world. They weren't doing the same thing because it was a different time in their countries. What were they doing?
A.
In San Francisco, it was 4 a.m. Paige was sleeping. What was she dreaming about?
B.
It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon in Delhi. Was Rakesh doing his homework? No, he wasn't. He was watching TV and talking to his sister.
C.
It was 9 p.m. in Tokyo. Rin wasn't getting ready for bed. She was sitting at her desk. She was finishing her maths homework. She hates maths. Poor Rin.
D.
It was 10 o'clock in the morning in Rio de Janeiro. Lucas was at the beach with his friends. They were windsurfing.
E.
In Sydney, it was 11 o'clock at night. Were Olivia and Ethan getting ready for bed? Yes, they were. Olivia was brushing her teeth in the bathroom and Ethan was putting on his pyjamas.